America cannot get enough of Coach Prime. Now in one of the most anticipated games of the weekend, Deion Sanders and the 19th-ranked Colorado Buffaloes will look to prove themselves in Eugene against the 10th-ranked Oregon Ducks. Both teams have lit up the scoreboard through the first 3 weeks of the season. We all know about quarterback Shedeur Sanders, but Sam, you think freshman running back Dylan Edwards may be the difference maker for Sean Lewis's Colorado offense?
That's right, Chris. Edwards burst onto the scene in week 1 versus then-ranked TCU by scoring 4 touchdowns, but he's been held in check since. If Colorado is going to have a shot in this one, it can't just fall solely on the shoulders of Shedeur Sanders. Edwards, the true freshman who gave TCU all types of trouble in his debut, has to be involved. Whether it's in the run game or leaking out in the screen game, Edwards has the ability to keep a defense guessing.
Yeah, look, Edwards is averaging more than 7.5 yards per touch this season, so don't let the lack of touchdown production fool you. He will be a big part of Deion Sanders' game plan here. On the other side, I have a similar thought. We all know about Bo Nix at quarterback, but Oregon junior running back Bucky Irving, I think, will be a big part of Dan Lanning's game plan here. Colorado is 121st nationally in rushing defense, allowing more than 5 yards per carry. Oregon's going to want to run the ball, keep Colorado's offense on the sideline a little bit. Irving has had an up and down start to the year. He had 119 yards on 4 carries against Portland State, but just 97 yards over the last 2 games. I think he's going to have a big game on Saturday against the Buffs.
Yeah, like Edwards, Irving had a monstrous week 1 with nearly 150 yards of total offense and 2 touchdowns. Defensive coordinator Charles Kelly's scheme may include ways of slowing down Irving as well as quarterback Bo Nix, which is one of my keys for Colorado. Getting quarterback pressure is paramount for the Buffs. Right now, they're last in the Pac-12 with just 5 sacks on the season. If they let Bo Nix sit back comfortably in the pocket, it will be tough to slow down this Oregon offense. My second key for Colorado, survive in the secondary. Two-way superstar Travis Hunter is out for 3 weeks after suffering injury last week against Colorado State, and that leaves a hole at cornerback where Hunter has excelled. 5-star cornerback Cormani McClain isn't quite ready yet, and Coach Deion Sanders said it will be cornerback by committee against the Ducks. The Buffs will have to do their best that they can with what they have. Lastly, the Buffs must protect Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur has been resilient in the face of immense pressure all season long, but as competition stiffens the Pac-12, it's going to be harder for Shedeur and Colorado to succeed while taking a lot of sacks. Some of that falls on Sanders himself too. He's got to make sure he gets rid of the ball and protects himself.
Yeah, like you said, Sam, Charles Kelly's going to want to put pressure on Bo Nix, but so is Oregon defense coordinator Tosh Lupoi on Shedeur Sanders. And that's my number one key for Oregon victory this weekend. Get to the quarterback. Colorado has allowed 16 sacks in 3 games. That is the second most in the country. Oregon's defense has 6 sacks, 74th in the country. They're going to have their chances in this one. My second key for Oregon, run the ball. I mentioned it a moment ago, but Colorado has really struggled to stop the run. As a team, Oregon is averaging 6.8 yards per carry, second most in the country. Irving, Nix, and everybody in that backfield is going to have opportunities. My third key for Oregon, take care of the ball. Colorado's 10 takeaways are tied for the most in the country. If you don't want to give away free possessions and potentially short fields against a team like this, the Ducks have not committed to turnover all season. This is not the team you want to start doing that with.
Yeah, this Colorado offense is not one that you want to give extra opportunities to because it will take advantage. And the Buffs have been so much fun this season, but I think this Oregon team is tough. I think the Ducks will take it. What say you, Chris?
Yeah, I think Oregon wins and wins big, like covering a 21-point spread big. Colorado's been hanging on kind of with some major flaws that we just pointed out there. With Travis Hunter out of the game, I think it catches up to the Buffs this week. But look, they've proven me wrong before, so we will see. Colorado and Deion Sanders have been the talk of college football for a month now. They can solidify themselves as a true Pac-12 force at Autzen Stadium on Saturday. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Let us know your game prediction in the comments. And if you have a suggestion for our next preview video, let us know there too. Check out Until Saturday on Apple, Spotify, or your podcast player of choice. Those links are in the description below. From Chris Vannini, he's Sam Kahn Jr. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.